My favourite album of 2017 was coming up at the end of this video. Because, I wouldn't say it at the start. I want to talk about some honourable mentions first, then I'll get to my favourite album. But it's a good one, and it's a different one. It's worth holding on for. This won't be a long video anyway, so enjoy. Sit back, relax. In 2017 I listened to a lot of kind of different genres of music. A lot of it I really enjoyed. On the kind of rap and kind of hip-hop side of things, I thoroughly enjoyed. I know it was out for a while, but I really got into it this year. George Watsky's Cardboard Castles, I really enjoyed that album. And I really got into Childish Gambino this past year as well. I rewatched Community, and obviously Donald Glover's in that. And then from there I started looking at all the other work he's done. His stand-up specials. Atlanta I started watching. Haven't really warmed to Atlanta as much as I hoped I would, but I might give it another go. And obviously his music career, Childish Gambino. And I like to kind of start and do stuff chronologically, so I started with his first kind of album, Camp, which I really enjoyed. It was interesting, different, fun, had some really great music videos to go along with it as well. So Camp is probably my favourite Childish Gambino album, obviously because the internet's really good, and his new one, or his latest one, because it came out, I think, 2016 or 2017? Whatever it was, all the things that awakened me, or something. Awaken My Love. That was it. His newest one, Awaken My Love, which obviously had Redbone on it and a few other great tracks. So really been enjoying Childish Gambino's music this year. The 1975 I've got into a bit this year. Again, they've got a stupid album name that I can't remember. That's it. I Like It When You Sleep, for You Are So Beautiful Yet So Aware of It. I think that's the name of the album. I really liked it. My friend Dom introduced me I knew about the 1975 and kind of a few of their songs, some of their classic hits like Chocolate in particular. But getting into their music, I found a lot more songs I really liked. They're quite personal songs that I quite like. I can't remember the name of the lead writer and everything, but you can tell he's kind of using his music to work through stuff, and so I enjoyed kind of listening to that experience. A lot of the music I listened to this year didn't actually come out that year. It's just I discovered them that year. Through various means, but that doesn't mean I still didn't enjoy them in that year, and I did. My boy George Ezra. I don't know if I've mentioned his album Wanted on Voyage. Again, a really old album. I've been listening to it since it came out. I really enjoyed all his stuff, and obviously now in 2018 his new music's coming out. His album is out soon. Can't wait for that. And just wanted to basically just give a shout out to George Ezra because I thoroughly enjoy pretty much all of his music. I love the range, I love the diversity. He's got an incredible voice. Some of his songs are kind of really just great tunes to listen to, and some of them are more subtle and quieter and have that emotional side to them, and I really like them. I really, really like all his music. And one final, I'm going to make a whole other video about this, but the Hamilton soundtrack continues to dominate my playlists, and I still listen to it a lot. I was very lucky to go see it in London the other week, so whole other video about Hamilton coming up in the next couple of weeks. But my favourite album of the year, it's very different to everything I've just been talking about, and some might be like, that's a cop-out answer, but honestly, it's my favourite album of the year, Bo Burnham's What. For those of you who don't know, Bo Burnham is a comedian, I think he's about 25, 26, really like his stuff, and I was just going through Spotify looking at that comedy section, and I heard his name once or twice, so I thought I'd give this album, What, which is the name of one of his stand-up kind of specials, a listen, and I thought it was fantastic. And ever since then, I remember listening to it back in roughly this time last year, March, April last year, and ever since then I've become a huge Bo Burnham fan. I've listened or watched everything he's kind of done, and I think he is, I mean, this is big to say, but I sort of feel like he's the Robin Williams of our generation. I think he's so clever, and his work is very funny. There's some satirical pieces which I love. It's so imaginative, it's so creative, and I've thoroughly enjoyed kind of scrolling through his back catalogue and seeing everything he's made. Can't recommend Bo Burnham highly enough. So yeah, Bo Burnham's What is the audio recording of that show. The whole show, which I didn't know at the time, you can watch for free on YouTube, on his YouTube channel. Again, highly recommend you do. It's fantastic. The humour isn't for everyone, I entirely understand that, but he's so clever, and how he kind of subverts expectations, and he uses lights and staging and music and everything to make these jokes. So good. I thoroughly loved everything Bo Burnham has done, and I look forward to everything he's going to do in the future. He's just written and directed a film, which the trailer has just dropped, called Grade 8, I think, which I'm thoroughly looking forward to. So yes, Bo Burnham's What is my favourite album of 2017. I told you it was different, it was a little surprise. Yeah, you see, you should trust me with this kind of thing. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this very, very late Advent video. It won't be like, it's not in the series. These are just what would have been in the Advent video series if I got round to making them. So they're just now videos in March that I happen to produce. But I hope you enjoyed it nevertheless. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which if you watch the next one I upload after this, I'm probably going to be wearing the same shirt because I'm just shooting all of these right now because I have a quick 2-hour spare break before I go off and have to do a bunch of other things. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.